As the year winds down, it's interesting to look back at 2021 and the changes in the Toronto real estate market. I don't think anyone expected the market to move as quickly and to go up as fast as it did during the pandemic. However, now the question at this time of year, as always, leads to what happens next year. And for sellers, should I sell now and take advantage of what is now the highest and best market in terms of price the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board has ever reported? Do we take advantage of that, or do we wait till spring? I'm Aura Ross with the Mulholland Ross Group at realestatetoronto.com, and today we're going to look at both sides of the debate. So, do you sell now and take advantage, like I said, of what is currently the best market in terms of price for home sellers the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board has ever seen? Detached homes in the 416 Toronto area topped $1.8 million in November of this year. So, do you take advantage of that, or do you wait till spring? So let's look at the debate. I even have a list. So let's talk about now. Should you sell now? Well, a couple of reasons to sell now, of course, is no inventory. So we know that there is no inventory, and there are still a lot of buyers out there, and we know that because when we see a well-priced home, see 8, 9, or 10 offers, that tells us there's more buyers than there are listings. Low rates. Our rates are still incredibly low, and there is a little bit of talk about increased rates in the new year, of course, due to inflation. And so that's another reason why some people are thinking the market might be actually peaking right now, is that inflation may be going up. There's a lot of concern about the economy into next year, jobs, and of course, whether that translates into those rates going up. Going back to the market peaking, some people who have been in the market for many years, decades, some of us, can often recognize there may be a pattern. And so some people are questioning, are we peaking now, or are we not even close? So that's the question, 2022. Are we going to see those prices continue to go up? The people that are in favor of that say continued no inventory. So they just feel that process, that situation of no inventory and demand is actually going to increase, which would cause more pressure on those prices in the new year. That fear of rate hikes actually might push a few people into the market earlier, faster in the new year. Again, that will continue into the new year. Some people feel that next year we're going to see a strengthening economy, so that would also cause prices to go up. And then, of course, there's the immigration. Ontario plans to open those doors again. And when all those people come into the GTA, there's going to be a need for housing. And so that will, that's kind of been at a really low, slow stop for 2 years. When that changes, a lot of people feel that's going to push that market up again. There's also some new wealth. We have one of the largest transfer of wealths happening right now and continuing, and that is through inheritance, and that is from generations of savers who have saved and have something to give to their kids, and we're seeing those kids take that money, reinvest in their homes. And of course, on that same line as family assistance, we're seeing a lot of families assist their home buyers now, which is again helping them pay more for your home. We're hearing that first and second time buyers are seeing up to 40% assistance from family, early inheritance, things like that. No one can predict with absolute accuracy what the Toronto Real Estate Board will look like in 2022. But what we do know is what it looks like today. And today it is still, as I said, the best market the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board has ever seen. So if you are thinking about selling your home and you're not sure if you should be doing something now or in the spring, we should be talking, because I'll leave you with one more note. The Toronto Real Estate Board's spring market starts in February. By April and May, we're actually seeing those trend lines starting to go down. That is the pattern. So if you're thinking about doing something, this winter might be an exciting time for you. Give us a call at 416-230-8500. Always log on to realestatetoronto.com. Again, I'm Aura with the Mulholland Ross Group. It's your home, it's important, and we care.